standing on a street in Mumbai, one of the most densely packed cities on the planet, with 21 million people crammed into every inch of it. And rising above all of it is Antilia, a 27-floor private skyscraper owned by Mukesh Ambani and his family. The building alone cost $2 billion. It has 600 staff, 168 parking spaces, 3 helipads, and a room that literally snows on demand. And here's the crazy part. That building isn't even the most impressive thing they own. These are 10 of the most stupidly expensive things the Ambani family has ever spent money on. 10. The 168 car garage and royal car collection. The first 6 floors of the Ambani's Mumbai skyscraper are dedicated entirely to parking 168 bays of it. Not a building with a garage that also has a building on top of it. Inside those bays, there's a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Bentley Bentayga, a bulletproof Mercedes Maybach S650 Guard, a Lamborghini Urus, and a BMW 760Li, among others. There's also a full car service center built directly into the structure, so the family never has to take a vehicle outside for maintenance. For context, most Mumbai apartment buildings allocate 1 parking spot per unit. The Ambanis allocated 168, for 1 family. 9. The Boeing 737 MAX 9 and 10 aircraft private jet fleet. When you're Asia's richest man, a commercial first-class seat isn't even a conversation. Mukesh Ambani's personal aircraft is a Boeing 737 MAX 9 business jet, the first of its kind ever delivered in India, and it cost $150 million before the interior customization was even factored in. The modifications were done in Switzerland. The exterior is white, navy blue, and gold, with a Reliance logo on the tail fin. The interior has never been publicly photographed, but that jet isn't flying solo. Reliance's full fleet includes an Airbus A319 corporate jet, 2 Bombardier Global 5000s, a Bombardier Global 6000, 2 Dassault Falcon 900s, an Embraer ERJ-135, and several Sikorsky helicopters. And when Mukesh's son Anant Ambani's wedding rolled around in 2024, the family reportedly chartered 100 additional private jets just to fly guests in. Not for their own use. For the guests, 8 Mumbai Indians. In 2008, Reliance paid $111.9 million to acquire the Mumbai Indians, a cricket team. It was the highest bid of the auction that year. At the time, people wondered if it was too much. They stopped wondering. The Mumbai Indians are now the most successful franchise in IPL history, having won 5-time champions, and as of 2024, the franchise's estimated value has crossed $1.3 billion. That's a return that would make most hedge funds uncomfortable. Nita Ambani runs it day to day. She's at every match. She's involved in every major decision. She turned a cricket team into a global sport brand. And the Ambanis didn't stop at IPL. Reliance also founded the Indian Super League football competition in 2013, which now has 12 clubs and a TV rights deal worth hundreds of millions. 7. Stoke Park. In 2021, Reliance quietly bought a piece of England. Stoke Park, a 300-acre country estate in Buckinghamshire, about 25 miles outside London, was acquired for £57 million, or roughly $79 million. The estate has 49 luxury bedrooms, 13 tennis courts, a spa, and a 27-hole championship golf course. That golf course, specifically, is where James Bond took on Auric Goldfinger in the 1964 film, and where Daniel Craig's Bond returned in Casino Royale. The estate has also appeared in Bridget Jones's Diary and The Crown. The Ambanis bought the actual place where James Bond played golf and just added it to the portfolio. 6. Antilia's 3 helipads and hanging gardens. Antilia has 3 rooftop helipads, but unfortunately, Mumbai Air Traffic Control has never granted clearance to actually use them. They are there, built, finished, and waiting. That might be the most Ambani detail in this entire list, engineering something that can't currently be operated, just in case. Then there's a 3-story hanging garden inside the building, designed by Nita Ambani, inspired by the hanging gardens of Babylon, and sustained by an in-building water recycling system. Add a multi-floor spa, a yoga studio, a hammam, and treatment rooms, and the whole structure is engineered to survive a magnitude 8 earthquake. In a city not known for seismic activity, they built the thing like a vault anyway. 5. The Snow Room, ice cream parlor, and 50-seat private cinema. Mumbai averages around 27 degrees Celsius year-round. The Ambanis solve this by building a room inside their home that produces artificial snow. The walls emit snowflakes on demand. You walk in, it snows. You walk out, you're back in Mumbai. This is a real amenity in a real building that real people live in. One floor down is a fully staffed ice cream parlor, stocked and running daily. Down from that, there's a 50-seat private cinema with theater-grade screen and sound, which is larger than most independent movie theaters in India. The rest of Antilia's lifestyle floors include a ballroom, an indoor pool, and a dedicated yoga floor. The building isn't just a home, it's a resort that happens to be a home. For 600 in-house staff, Antilia runs on approximately 600 members of staff. Chefs, butlers, housekeepers, drivers, florists, security personnel, IT staff, maintenance crews, and gardeners. Many are reportedly trained at 5-star hotels and Michelin-starred restaurants before being placed at the property. Do the math. 6 family members currently live in Antilia. 600 staff. That's roughly 100 employees per resident. To put that in a different frame, 600 people are the full workforce of a mid-sized public company. The Ambanis employ that many people to run one address. 3. Anand Ambani's $600 million wedding. In July 2024, Mukesh and Nita Ambani's youngest son, Anand, married Radhika Merchant. The wedding ran for 6 days across multiple cities and continents. Total reported cost was $600 million, according to the Indian press, with some outlets placing the figure closer to $1 billion. The entertainment lineup alone reads like a festival booking sheet. Justin Bieber was paid $10 million to perform at the pre-wedding events. Rihanna received $9 million for her appearance. Katy Perry, Pitbull, and David Guetta were also on the bill. Diljit Dosanjh reportedly took home the equivalent of $5 million. The family spent more on entertainment fees for a wedding than most countries spend on cultural programs in a year. The guest list included Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Kim and Khloe Kardashian, John Cena, David Beckham, Tony Blair, Boris Johnson, Nick Jonas, and FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Former heads of state flew in from multiple continents. A private cruise was held around Italy. An alpine ceremony followed in Switzerland. The Mumbai finale capped it all at the Geo World Convention Center. The New York Times described it as introducing the world to India's Gilded Age. It was the event of the century. 2. Antilia. The Ambani home, Antilia, is 27 floors. But surprisingly, it's 173 meters tall, which is the equivalent of conventional 60-story building. This is because the ceilings are so high they essentially double the floor height. The building has over 400,000 square feet of interior space and is bigger than the Palace of Versailles. Antilia was designed by Chicago-based firm Perkins and Will and built between 2006 and 2010 at a reported cost of $2 billion, making it, at the time, the most expensive private residence ever constructed anywhere in the world. By 2023, that valuation had risen to $4.6 billion. The building has more than doubled in value as a passive real estate asset while the family simply lived in it. It sits on Altamount Road, Mumbai's Billionaires Row, and it commands that street in a way nothing else does. No other private residence in India comes close. Despite the scale of the building, the family reportedly uses only the top 6 floors for actual daily living. The rest is service infrastructure, leisure floors, event space, and those 168 parking bays. 1. The Reliance Empire. Everything on this list, the jets, the estates, the cricket teams, the wedding, sits on top of one thing: Reliance Industries. Mukesh Ambani's personal net worth stands at approximately $90 to $100 billion as of 2026, making him the 20th richest person on Earth and Asia's wealthiest individual. The Ambani family holds around 50% of Reliance shares, and the company itself is India's most valuable publicly listed entity. The scope of what Reliance controls is difficult to compress into a list, but here it is. Reliance Jio, India's largest telecom network, with around 470 million subscribers. Jio essentially dragged 1 billion people into the 4G era by offering near-free data in 2016, and it hasn't let go since. Reliance Retail, India's largest retailer, runs over 18,000 stores across the country. Reliance Petrochemicals, operator of the world's largest oil refinery complex, located in Jamnagar, Gujarat. Geo Cinema and GeoStar, streaming platforms formed after Reliance's merger with Disney's India operations. And now, a serious play in AI infrastructure. Billion-dollar partnerships with Nvidia, Meta, and Google are already in motion. Antilia is the most visible symbol of what this empire has produced. But the building is a trophy. Reliance is the engine. And at the scale Mukesh Ambani operates, he isn't just one of the richest people alive. He's running the infrastructure of an entire nation. Most billionaires collect toys. Mukesh Ambani built an ecosystem and then put a 27-floor skyscraper on top of it to live in while he keeps building. If you want more on how the world's most powerful families actually spend, subscribe. Next up is the Sultan of Brunei and a car collection so large on zip code. We'll see you there.